Hey Flower Tribe, it's Kelly Lehman from Cranberry Fields Flower Farm, and I want to show you a super cute gift idea for the gardeners in your life. So I got some of these cute little dollar gift boxes at the Dollar Tree, and what I did was I just filled them with some of the seeds from my winter garden. And I wound up putting them in cute little boxes like this, but I also used some little tubes that I got, I think maybe at either Michael's or on Amazon. And what you're seeing here is some milkweed seeds. They look really beautiful. They're kind of fuzzy. I just glued like a little tiny bow to the top of the little capsule, and you can use it as an ornament, or you can adorn the top of like a Christmas package with them. Milkweeds are the host plants for monarch butterflies, and they also look gorgeous in your garden in the springtime, and the pollinators love them. But you can also use seeds like, listen, echinacea, sunflower seeds, anything that's a viable seed. This is what the inside of the gift package looks like. When I'm done with it, I added a little tiny piece of silk to the bottom of it. I think I might have gotten that at Joann's Fabrics. And I just think it's a really thoughtful gift to give somebody something from your garden. So I'll go out there in the wintertime and I'll find the seeds that aren't mushy. They're kind of, they feel a little solid. They don't look like they're all kind of ripped apart. And I will just gift them with a little tissue paper or, satin or fabric in the bottom of, the actual gift box. And so I'll either do this in addition to a gift or, as a gift. And you can also use this for other occasions like birthdays or, like if somebody's not feeling well. And once again, I got this cute little pink box at the Dollar Tree. It was a while ago, though. I'm not sure if they still have this exact style, but they usually do have, some forms of like gift boxes or little gift bags. I wanted to give you some details on how to collect some seeds from your celosia and also from your sunflowers. So you can stick around to the end of this video to see that part. Start with tips on how to harvest your celosia seeds. So what I do is I go out to my celosia plants and I cut them from my flower field when I notice that they're starting to lose their color, and you can tell they look like little flecks of pepper on them. Those little black seeds are each going to be a flower seed for next year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them, and then I come into my flower barn and I hang them upside down and let them dry out some more. But here's the thing. These seeds start to drop off very easily. So what I'll do is I'll put a box and some paper underneath them to kind of capture all those seeds. And you can tell these seeds are all like lined. They come out from all different sections of the plant. They're going to be popping out left and right, and I want to make sure I catch them all. So I have them in here, and then what I do is I'll put like a little sieve later on, and I'll kind of just get rid of all the chaff that's in there and keep the black seeds. And then what I'll do is I'll put these celosia seeds in a jar. I'll wind up labeling them with the year, and then I'll plant them in my garden the following year. And let me show you what these look like when they're completely harvested. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all those celosia seeds. Each one of those little black specks is going to be a flower, hopefully next year. Here is how you harvest sunflower seeds. I'm looking for sunflower heads that are droopy, that are super heavy like this. They're no longer green on the top. You could tell these guys are very brown, yellowy and brown and heavy and hanging low. And when I take a look at the inside of it, I'm noticing that there's no more flower petals, there's no more yellow, there's no more beautiful petals here. And these guys I can just kind of scrape off. And underneath, I'm going to find some really nice plump sunflower seeds. So you can tell what they look like in here. And once they're easy to remove, I always give it a little test. I'll give it like a little scraping. If some of these pop off easily, this means they're ready. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to give it a clip. Strip off some of these leaves so that it's not quite as messy to work with. And I'm going to take this flower head and I'm going to kind of give it a little scrape over here again. I'm going to get rid of all this top layer because you don't need it anymore. I'm going to lose a few seeds doing that, but that's okay. And when I crack it open, you can see these seeds are already kind of popping out. So I have a little strainer here, and this gets a little bit messy, and that's okay because we're gardeners, so this is what we do, right? And you could just kind of crack it open, and all these seeds are now dropping into this colander. A flower head has tons and tons of seeds that you can use for next year. They look kind of pretty when it's all filled up. And this makes a really nice gift for friends and family at holidays. And if you put them in a cool, dry place, these guys are going to be good to go for planting for next year. Now some people don't have mason, a lot of people don't have mason jars just laying around. You can also just use a regular lunch bag. So you could take a brown paper bag and you could put some of those seeds in here. And once again, I'm trying to get rid of a lot of you know, the useless stuff, because some of it might have been damp, and you definitely don't want your seeds to be damp. Basically, I'm just loading this guy up. I'm going to close them up. You could even put a little staple on it if you want. And you could put them in a basement or a garage or someplace where it's cool and dry. And now you have your free seeds for next year, so you're all set to go. So this is basically what you're going to take a look at then next year. And I'm going to show you how to put them in the ground. Really simple. Sunflower seeds are one of the easiest annuals to grow. Next spring or summer, you're going to wait until after the frost, until your soil is about, I don't know, 50, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, because you don't want it to be frozen soil. It needs to be after the frost and when everything kind of warms up. And what you're going to do is basically just get a spot in your garden that's full sun, because sunflowers love full sun, at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight every day. And you're going to clear out a spot. And sunflowers usually, depends on the variety, but usually you plant them about 1 inch. So nothing fancy here. I'm going to go down about 1 inch. And I'm going to plant these guys about 2 to 3 inches apart from each other. If you want larger heads, you can plant them 6 inches apart. If you want smaller heads, you can plant them closer. And basically what I'm going to do now is just cover them up, because sunflowers need to be covered with dirt to grow. Not all seeds do. Some of them prefer not to be covered with dirt. So these guys are good to go. This is what you'd be doing in spring or summer. Right now it's fall, so these guys aren't going to germinate because it's going to get too cold. But come summertime, that's exactly the steps that you're going to use in your garden. We'll see you again on the next planting video. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us in this video, and please say hi to us over on my Cranberry Fields Instagram page. You can also find us on TikTok, and I made a whole bunch of podcasts for you. You can find those wherever you listen to your podcast. And know that I made a whole bunch of online flower courses for you with easy to follow tips on how to grow beautiful flowers just like these in your own gardens. I will put all of those in descriptions below. And please also let me know where you're viewing this from in this great, big, beautiful world. I love to see how our flower tribe is growing around the globe each week. Also check out our Kelly Lehman's Flower Tribe Facebook group, because there's thousands of gardeners from all over the world, and they're asking and answering loads of garden questions over there. And know that YouTube has allowed me to have a super thanks button attached to this channel. And if you'd like to buy us a cup of coffee, or let us know if you appreciate these videos, that would be terrific. Or you could just give us a like or a comment below. I would appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next video.